What's going on, YouTube? It's James from Shyhammer Fantasy Battle Report, and I'm bringing to you round 3. That's right, round 3 of the Joe Peck mini tournament. Now, in round 1, I destroyed the Ogre player. I just out-initiative him, out-muscled him, and out-maneuvered him, and I got a good big win on him. Round 2, I actually ended up playing against Len, and Len, me and him, we had our last game before this game. The Ragnarok just destroyed his flank, and I think he was kind of upset about that. So he gunned down my A-Rock the first turn, and then it was all kind of downhill from there. So I had one big win, I had one medium to big loss. I only got 5 points on that. So it's round 3, and they were gonna put me against Ian, and I was like, you know what? I play Ian all the time. Like, can I switch to the person who's playing somebody else who's playing all the time? So they switched me and Fergus, and I like it. I have never fought Fergus's Demon's army, or I don't even know if they're called demons. I think they are demons of like the dark guys or something. I'm gonna look this up while I ramble a little bit. But I've never ever fought this, so it's really interesting. I barely ever fought it in 8th edition demons, so it would be something really interesting. They're demon legions. Wow. Okay. Anyways, so let's go over what we have. Now, my first guy, my general is Warboss Dread Irontooth, and his trusty wyvern, the Nidhogg. Now, basically, Nidhogg is, you know what? All this time I was thinking Nidhogg's weapon skill was crappier than what it was, but he has good weapon skill. But anyways, my general has hard shield, the Talisman of Preservation, and plate armor, and he also has something else. Oh, the whatever it is, the Sword of Strife for +3 attacks. So he's getting 7 attacks. The Nidhogg's getting 3 attacks plus a stomp, and then I'm getting flight and a 4-up ward, 2-up armor. That is awesome. I love this setup on him. He's a very interesting character to me. I think it creates a different dynamic. Yeah, people can challenge me, but still I have fun with it, and I have fun being able to just scare people's flanks or make people turn around when they don't want to turn around. Ah, man. Anyways, over here, this is my my other MVP lately. He hasn't really been an MVP in this tournament, but like as of late, every game that I've been playing, he does something really interesting. This is the Splatterer, the Rock Thrower, and if I get a direct hit with a nice freaking Strength 9 hit, I could take out something pretty nice usually. Over here, I got my Dragon Rammer. The Dragon Rammer is just an Orc Boar Chariot, but they have Strength 7 weapons on the charge. Over here I got my ace in the hole, the A-Rock, the Gargantula, the Mr. Ragnarok. This guy is just, he plays every game like he's a freaking boss. That's what he does. Over here, this is my new addition to a very old models that I had. This is my Nasher Herd. Right now, I think this is like 21 of them, or 25 of them, somewhere around there. But I ended up beefing it up even more after this tournament, just because they did really well at this tournament. Over here, I have my hero. This is Baron Longshot. I added the Baron because I'm getting a new model, and the new model is named the Baron. But yeah, this is he has the Skull Splitter, he has a 3-up armor, and he has a wolf that just flies him around. He is the Baron. Over here, I love this picture. This is like one of my favorite pictures of my army. This is 40 or like 38 Orc Ed Bashers. You know what? I'm gonna put this up somewhere. I'm probably gonna put it like my cover photo or something like that. That's crazy. They look like a massive swarm. This is what a horde looks like. There's like everywhere, all shapes and sizes. Got the shaman in there. Got people with 4 arms in there. Got 2 people with dual wielding weapons. I got people with 1 big ass axe. This is just an orc horde. This is the way it should be. My BSB's in there. That is Bebop, my BSB, and then I also have my level 4 orc shaman in there as well. I want to make it the Kabuto model, which was what's his face, Wurzag, but unfortunately I have the old model, and I like this model too. But I want to use Kabuto the Python. That was my level 4. That was my trusty level 4, who knew how to get Gaze of Morks off and Foot of Gorks off. I want a level 4 Orc Shaman again. Anyway, so in the back, you can barely see them. I have a unit of Forest Goblins. I also have King Koopa in the far left corner. King Koopa has, I think he has the Flame Lance and he has the Bane Beast Halberd in this tournament, and he has something else. I think like Dragon Helm or something. And then I have, I did not bring out Chicken Head, unfortunately, at this tournament, and after this tournament, that will be rectified. And then I also have a unit of about 30 Cave Goblins. The Cave Goblins do have the level 2 in there with the 3rd spell book, and they're Lore of Shadows, and then my level 4 is Lore of Wilderness. Alright, over here, alright, I am trying to pull up the freaking Demon's book. I did pull it up because I don't know any of their names, and I'm going to mess it up brutally. So, let's go over this one at a time. He has these two, see, I don't even know what the hell this is. I'm looking at all these words, and I'm like, I don't even know what they are. Alright, so this is actually 2 cannons. I'm looking, they might be rare? No, these are definitely not Blazing Chariots. Shrine of Temptation, Carnal Chariot, Blightflies. What the hell's Blightfly? Blood Chariot, Altar of Slaughter. I don't know what it is. Demon Engine. Maybe a Demon Engine. I think it is a Demon Engine. No, it's not. What the hell is this? It might be a Demon Engine. Or the Demon Engine's the old, never mind. Demon Engine's the old Warpfire Cannon, or whatever, Doom Cannon, right? So, Chariot. Siren Chariot, Blazing Chariot, Steed of Lust, Altar Chariot. Look at this. I'm like wasting all this time looking up what the hell this is. I don't know what it is. His whole army's based on Wrath, okay? So, I think it's just a Blood Chariot. It might just be a Blood Chariot. I don't know. If it's not a chariot, it's... Anyways, these guys shoot fire. That's what they do. They shoot fire. They have 2 freaking demons on top with lethal strikes, and they're chariots, and they also shoot freaking fire. That's what they do. He has 2 ambushing units of Hellhounds. And these are the old edition Hellhounds that are big metal monsters there. This is his general and his BSB. His BSB is the one on the right. His general is the one sitting down on the left like a boss. I love it that he's sitting in a throne. He's just like, I'm just chilling here. I don't want to move. You guys walk that way. I'll just sit in my chair on my sofa. Alright, over here he has 2 units of Crushers. 2 units. These guys are freaking huge. They're Monsters Cavalry. They get a bunch of attacks, both the riders and the mounts. Holy shit, they're like strength 6 on the charge. That's just ridiculous. Over here he has a unit of, I want to say these are either the Scourge? No, the Scourge is the character. They're just Slaughterers. I think that's all they are, is just called Slaughterers. So this is a unit of Slaughterers here. I believe one of these units has Lethal Strike, the other one doesn't. And then he has a big horde of Slaughterers over here. Now, this horde right here, he ends up taking with his BSB. The small horde has his general chilling in the back. But as you can see, he got the first roll off, so he deployed first, and he put everybody on the 12-inch line, and we rolled for the objective again, and we got the freaking battle line the 3rd time. And not only that, I didn't get to choose my table again, and I got stuck on the same exact table for the 3rd game in a row. I'm like, come on, guys, I'm the only one doing YouTube reports here, and I get the shit table 3 times in a row. But because he lined up everybody at the 12-inch mark, I moved my whole army back to the back of the lines. Alright, and the reason I did so was because he has to come to me. He has 2 fire cannons, and that's it for shooting. Everything, he has no magic even. He doesn't have a single magic user. Everybody's close combat fighting. I have some combat blocks. I do have some combat blocks, but I can outshoot him. I do put the Forest Goblins up at the 12-inch mark because it puts them in the forest, and I put the other Goblins on the right side up on the 12-inch mark because if he charges them, he's gonna get fanaticked. Madgipped. Okay, my Orcs are chilling in the back. The War Machines are chilling in the back. The A-Rocks chilling back. My Nashers are chilling, kind of medium back. All right, and then on the right side, you can see over here, Koopa and Longshot are ready to go. They're ready to go because I gave them the objective to take out those damn cannons. Okay, now I got the Vanguard. I moved a Longshot up. Now, granted, this wasn't that bright of an idea. This is actually the one turn that made me realize I got 24-inch range with that freaking Skull Splitter. I don't have to move close I could sit back and pick at people from far away and far flanks. But this is the move that screwed that up for me. Made me realize that I could move further. Turn 1, he took the first turn because he dropped his whole army, and he just moves everybody up. Like I said, he really can't do much. He can't charge anybody. He has his guys coming here. I think he was thinking that I was trying to chaff him with long shot, so he just decided to move up instead of taking the charge. He's going to go ahead and go right into shooting phase. There's no magic phase. He's going to go ahead and shoot his cannon over here. He shoots a flame tempest right at long shot. It hits right on top of him, and he... Did he ward save it? No, I think he dies. I think he dies right there on turn 1. Yeah, I think he does. I don't have a picture of it. So, that was it. That was his whole turn 1 demons. It's going to go into turn 1 orcs and goblins, and I go straight into magic. I did very little moving at all. I did move Koopa up to the far flank of the crushers on the right side. Magic phase, I got 11 power dice. Woo-ha! That's a good one. Gonna go ahead and throw up Shadow Miasma, slow down some movement on these guys. I'm like, I don't want them to move for shit, but I did get double 6s on 2 dice. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a miscast, and it blows up a good chunk of my goblins here, and I lose about that many goblins. 7 goblins. Ugh, that sucks. Well, I mean, goblins are goblins. I don't care if 7 die. But the other thing that sucks is I lose some dice from it. So, I'm going to go ahead and I throw up Curse of the Wildwood, give him dangerous trains on that big horde if he moves up even further, and he dispels that one, which sucks. Then I go ahead and I throw up the Redwood Shaft, alright? It's just going to, boom, cannon shot his cannon. Let's kill that freaking cannon. I hit it, it goes off, he can't stop it, I get it, I wound it, and he freaking ward saved it. His whole army has a ward save against magic missiles, and that's a magic missile, and he ward saved it, and I couldn't do shit. God damn it. Shooting phase. Let's do the web launcher. The web launcher is going to go ahead and shoot at that horde, and it drifts off this way. The splatterer, the lava, misfires and jams up and cannot shoot for 2 turns, and that was it for my turn. God damn it! That sucked. Turn 2. Chaos, or demons, sorry, there's no chaos. Demons. He's going to charge his crushers into my goblins, my cave goblins. And I'm like, you know what? Go for it. Stand and shoot. Bam! Throw some fanatics out. He's going to have to charge right into the fanatics. He has 4 crushers going in. They're going to get in, alright? They make the charge, I think. And sure enough, he has to hit both of them. And both of those goblins did about 15 wounds. Okay? He armor saved a good chunk of them, but he lost. Look, that's how many attacks I got. I got 12, 17, 22, 23 attacks, or 22 attacks. 22 hits, I'm sorry. But he's going to go ahead and take that, and I also shoot at him with the bow shots from my goblins too, and I end up doing a wound or 2 with those as well. But sure enough, 1 crusher lives. 1 crusher got in, and that's all he needed really, was just 1 crusher in there. But he's gonna hit my unit, and that's gonna suck. My shaman's chilling right there, like scared shitless. He's gonna target him. Over here, he charges other crushers into my Nasher herd, and I'm like, crap, I didn't think he was gonna make that. Those guys have good movement, but he made it. It's a front charge though, so these guys will probably hold on to themselves for a little while. We'll see. Over here, his ambusher popped out over here by my war machine. His other ambusher popped up behind my goblins here, and this is just not looking good for my army right now. I try to sit back, but you know what? I gave him room for his ambushers to get in, and his crushers are in my face turn 2, and I can't really take advantage of that range advantage anymore. The only thing I did take advantage of was the fanatics, or Madgets, excuse me. But as you can see, the Shadow Miasma did slow down his unit in the middle. They're not moving that far, but his unit on the left is coming straight for my A-Rock, and that's going to leave a mark. Oh, actually, look, my Longshot's still alive. Yes, he is still alive for now, but his cannon's coming from Longshot now anyways. Shooting phase. He's going to shoot Longshot again. And again, I didn't need to be that close. I could move 24 inches away and still shoot him. I can move behind trees. I can move behind anything. He gets a 4 up to shoot anyways. But he goes ahead and he shoots him this time, and this time he ends up killing him off. That sucks. Over here, the Crusher ends up killing off pretty much the whole back line, so like 7 or 8 of the Goblins. Goblins fail to wound the Crusher. The Crusher only has like 1 or 2 wounds left anyways, but he ends up crushing me. I should have been steadfast, though. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. I'm steadfast. But, I think I failed it anyways, maybe. I don't remember. But go ahead and run. And I run this way. He chases. But he actually, as you can see, doesn't catch me. And I don't fall off the table. I'm like an inch away. And, sure enough, I live there. As for these crushers over here, they end up only taking 2 wounds from my Nashers, and they destroy the shit ton out of my Nashers. They just fucked up a good chunk of them. So my Nashers are going to lose combat big time. They're going to blow up. All right, when they blow up, do they blow up? They kill off 2 of my Forest Goblins, okay? They did a wound to my A-Rock, okay? And he overruns into the side flank of my Forest Goblins. I'm going to let this ambulance go by. Okay, he overran and hits the side flank of my Forest Goblins, and sure enough, that's going to happen. And it's going to start off my turn, Orcs and Goblins turn 2. And guess what? I'm not going to let those Forest Goblins go out like chumps. I'm charging in double. Bam! Bam! Got A-Rock, and I got Dread in there with Nidhogg. And I'm like, you know what? You want to hit my stubborn Forest Goblins? I'm not even going to give you a chance. I'm going to fuck these guys up with my General and the A-Rock. I don't care if they're 3-up armors. I got Strength 6 and Strength 5 and Poison and all this shit. Alright, so over here, I had to, I'm still sitting back. I'm still trying to cause him to lose units before I get into combat, because I already know those demons are faster than me. I already know that he's gonna kill a good chunk of my orcs before I get into combat, so I need to kill a couple of his demons before he actually gets into combat. So I'm still not charging in. I'm still not moving. He thinks I'm just playing this game where I'm like, you know, like, are you going to charge me? I'm going to charge you. I'm going to charge me. I'm going to charge you. And I'm like, I'm not playing that game. I'm really just trying to make sure I don't, I get as much casualties before the combat. Magic Face, I got 8 power dice. I'm going to go ahead and I throw up Shadow Miasma. I get it off. I slow him down again. And then I go ahead and I do Shadow Step. And I take my Shaman out of the unit of goblins that are about to get charged by that Crusher. And I come this way. And I'm like, screw that shit. I am not staying in that unit. So my Shaman's chilling back here. He's safe. Because he has no real shooting to pick at him. I go ahead and I do... I did the Shadow Miasma on these guys, actually. And I lowered their initiative, which was really important to me, because the initiative allows me to kill more of them before they kill me. So I lowered their initiative. I think I lowered everything. Their weapon skill and their movement. And that was about it. I really don't have any shooting. People are in close combat, or they broke with the whatever. They're in close combat, basically. Or they rallied. So the A-Rock's going to start it off. And he goes ahead and he kills off 2 of them. 2 of the Crushers. I don't even know if it was him or Dread. I think it was him. I think he got the poison jaw off and he killed a couple, like 3 wounds on that, and then he killed off another one. But sure enough, Dread goes and he kills off another one or whatever. They go ahead, the one that's touching the Forest Goblins, and they kill off 2 Forest Goblins. He's doing that because he's trying to get combat res. He's got to charge a flank. He's going to kill off Goblins, but he only kills off 2 at first. His Crusher goes and kills off like 3 or 4 more, and then he stomps and kills off another one. But guess what? My guys are all going back. And they end up doing more wounds onto that guy, but there's still 2 left. I win combat big time. I got a charge, a rear. I killed off like at least 6 to 7, 8 wounds. I have a banner. I have, yeah, I am winning big time. And he rolls and he sticks in combat. God damn it. I don't think he, no, actually I think he crumbles. That's what he does. He, in the demonic instability or whatever it's called. So that's why he took a wound there. But sure enough, it's going to start off his turn. Demon Legion's turn 3. He's going to go ahead and charge into Koopa here. And I was trying to get Koopa into the side here, and I'm like, ah, man, Koopa, you fat fuck. If he charges, he's a chariot, but he's not going to shoot this turn. I'm just going to flee. So I flee. I'm like, and he's like, all right, so he's chasing me. I didn't even have to flee, to be honest. I was hoping he could shoot Koopa, and if he shot Koopa, Koopa has the Dragon Helm. So his flaming wouldn't be as effective. But he charged him, and I ran, and his chariot fails charge, and I'm keeping that chariot out of combat, more or less. He's charging his horde over here, or not his horde, but his general's bunker right into the side flank of the A-Rock, and that's going to hurt. He's going to charge his dogs, of course, into my broken rock thrower, and he's going to charge his Crusher back into these goblins, and the goblins can't even stand and shoot because it's too close. He's charging his other dogs into the side flank of my orcs, and you know, I thought they were like what you call it, like vampire dogs. You know what I mean? They're like weapon skill 3, tough 3. I'm like, I'll kill those dogs. They ain't shit. I didn't know hellhounds had 2 wounds each, and they're freaking beefy. So he's gonna go ahead and charge his chariot into the trees, into my forest goblins, because he wants to kill that unit of forest goblins. Okay, I'm not gonna say shit. I think he's trying to get combat res, and he's trying to ram into the general. So he goes ahead and he hits them. This is how it looks. Holy shit. Okay, so this is scary. This is a part where it's like, oh man, he has ranks now. He has a banner. He has a general touching my A-Rock. His general probably has like a strength 7 weapon or some shit crazy. Those guys do have lethal strike. Whew, this is gonna be tough. And these guys connected over here. And then the dog's connected over here, and this guy is of course gonna mess up my gobos over here. So sure enough, I think that's close combat. Close combat. I gave him another wound. He has 1 wound remaining on this guy, but he's gonna go ahead and kill off my gobos, and he makes them fly off the table. Over here, he destroys my splatterer that did nothing this whole game. And then over here, his dogs. Look at this shit. Holy shit! They killed about 5 of my orcs. 5. I'm like, holy shit. And no, more than 5. Holy shit. Hold on, 2, 4. No, it's 5. I killed 1 dog and did 1 wound back. I do have 2 ranks, banner and BSB, so that puts me at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 against his charge side flank. I do have a musician. I'm going to win combat, but not. I just win by muso. And sure enough, that really kind of messed me up. I was like, I don't know what to do. I got to get rid of these dogs. His other unit's coming up my side flank. So I was playing with the option of just reforming my guys into units like this, where they're still getting all their maximum attacks on the side dogs anyways, but I'll still be able to face a front charge on those guys coming. So then I played with it a little bit. I was trying to just squeeze everybody in there, trying to see what happens. I think I changed it one more time after I took the picture, though. Anyways, we'll get back to that when I get there. Over here, oh, and you can see in this picture right here too, his dogs on the left, after they killed the splatterer, they ran right into my dragon rammer, and I was like, fuck, man, I put the dragon rammer in a bad spot. He's in the side flank there. Shit's crumbling over here. I'm losing goblins. I'm losing my dragon rammer. Let's see what ends up happening here. Over here, impact hits, kills 2 of my forest goblins, right? All these guys are going because they're full initiative. I have no debuffs on this whole unit. His general puts on 1 wound onto the A-Rock. His regular guys put on 2 more wounds onto the A-Rock. A-Rock has 4 wounds left. General Dread goes and wipes out the fucking Crushers. He killed both Crushers. That's how you do it, Dread. That's how you do it. He killed off both Crushers. He's like, A-Rock, kill those little sumbitches that are attacking you. So the A-Rock goes and he kills off like 4 or 5 of them. The Goblins go, they kill off a little bit more, and then he's going to get his Thunder Stomp in there as well. But sure enough, the guys on top of this chariot thing over here, they're going to go ahead. Well, actually, yeah, there you go. Thunder Stomp kills off like 2 or 3 more, or the Goblins kill 2 or 3 more. And then the Crusher is in combat still. So this is what happens. The Crushers in the middle disappeared. Okay? The Slaughterers are into combat with the A-Rock, but Dread is now out of combat. He has nobody he's in combat with, so he's free. So I do a free reform. The Goblins are stubborn still in the trees against that freaking chariot. That's how you do it, Goblins. That's how you hold up a line. And he's just like, shit. I have my opportunity right now. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at this whole thing, and I'm like, do I go for his general's bunker right there, who's going to have a hard time fighting the A-Rock, or do I turn around and help out my main orc block? And I'm like, it's really hard call. I can help out one or the other, but I really can't help out both with my general. And my goblins are going to die anyway, so I'm just like, crap. So I face him this way. I'm like, you know what, let me kill his general, because at least I know I'm going to fuck up that unit there. I don't know what's going to happen with the unit over there with the BSB. So sure enough, it's going to start off Orcs and Goblins turn, and I'm going to go ahead and charge these guys, and I'm calling out the Wog, and I'm just like, fuck this, let's just go. And actually, I don't even think I called out the Wog, but I just went ahead and I charged into them, and Koopa rallied over here. The general, of course, got in. I don't think I couldn't charge with my Orcs because they're stuck in combat with the dogs, and Magic Phase got 10 power dice. I go ahead and I throw up Curse of the Wildwood onto that unit that's about to charge the Orcs, and I fail it big time. 3 dice, and I fail it. Ugh. I go ahead and I throw up +1 strength and +1 toughness on this unit. They get it. They're going to be a little bit stronger, a little bit tougher. I'm going to go ahead and throw up Shadow Miasma, and he dispels it. Whew. Okay. Combat. Over here, his dogs kill off 2 of my guys. Actually, I did face the dogs. I faced the dogs this turn. That's what I did. I faced the dogs this turn because if I win the combat here, I'm going to be able to turn them back around. So they're facing the dogs. So I go ahead and I attack, and I end up killing all the dogs. I kill them just, I think, like 2 or 3 of them, and then they pop because of banner BSB ranks and all that. And sure enough, I'm going to reform my Orcs facing this way. I'm trying to keep good ranks. I'm trying to keep a good line so I have multiple attacks in the front. But, I mean, I just have to brace myself for that charge coming. Over here, his dogs killed off my Dragon Rammer, and they overran this way in front of his charge. And that's actually a good thing. And this is how it looks. Alright. Over here, Forest Goblins, they stick again. He doesn't kill enough, and they're going to stick there for another turn, I believe. If not, I think there's like 1 guy left, which is the guy with the banner, but whatever. Over here, he challenges the champ, of course, and Dread's going to have to kill the champ. But, actually, no. Dread goes, and he throws all 7 attacks onto this guy, and I whiffed every single attack. I'm like, alright, cool, I got the Wyvern to back me up. I throw the Wyverns, I whiff every single attack. So I'm like, I got a Stomp at least. And I throw the Stomp, and I get a 1 on the Stomp. Are you fucking kidding me? That's insane. We were just like, what the hell? Everybody's looking at our table, and I was like, how the hell did General Dread just miss everything on the champ? The champ, of course, couldn't even hurt Dread. But, whatever. His general goes, does 2 wounds onto the A-Rock. All his guys go, and they do 1 wound onto the A-Rock. The A-Rock's alive. A-Rock goes, kills off 2 of his guys here, and then he thunderstomps, and he thunderstomps all of them. BAM! Only left his general left, and the champ, and he's going to fail combat. I got a charge, I got a flank, I killed at least 7 of them. He did a couple wounds, and that's it. He has no banners, no ranks, nothing. And he rolls on his leadership, and his general's gone. His champ is gone. They popped that unit. Holy shit. A-Rock's still alive with 1 wound. Holy shit. That's incredible. But it's going to go ahead and start off Deamon's turn 4, and he's going to go ahead and do this. He's going to charge and charge. These dogs have a clip the corner of my Orc unit, and I just can't do a thing about it. So he's going to go ahead and charge, and they all get in like so. Holy shit. I did reform into Horde formation, too. That sucks. Ah, man, this sucks. His Crusher in the back doesn't charge because he's afraid of getting crushed or just losing the Crusher, and that costs the whole unit. Close combat, he finally kills off 1 more guy, but that guy's still there, still stubborn, and he's like, shit! He's gonna get charged by Dread in the next turn. Over here, whoo, this is ugly. That's a lot of attacks. His BSB has like 7 attacks as is, and then all those guys are getting multiple attacks, and the guys in the ranks, he's getting Horde formation attacks. Oh my god, and he's a faster initiative. I couldn't even slow it down. He goes ahead and he swings. And I call out my Crown of Command. I'm like, screw it, I'm going to call out the Crown of Command. He's like, whatever. He's going to kill off my units. He kills off literally like 25 of my guys or 27 of my guys. He destroyed my Orcs. Destroyed. Even with my +1 toughness, he destroyed my Orcs. Wow. Whew. Wow. I stick there because of the Crown of Command. I have a champ, a banner, the BSB, and my Shaman alive still. But he just destroyed all my Orcs. It's going to start off Orcs and Goblins turn 4. My general, of course, is charging into this thing. Fuck this thing. And Koopa is still harassing this guy as he's trying to come this way. Magic phase, I got 9 powered ice in there. I turn the smoke up on these guys, lower their strength by 1. Then I throw up Shadow Miasma just to slow down this unit, hopefully, well, screw up their weapon skill, hopefully live and survive 1 more round. Then I go ahead and I throw up all my dice, and I'm just like, screw it, this is a Hail Mary. I throw my dice on Monstrous Transformation, and I get it off, and turn my freaking Shaman into a dragon. And he's like, no, you just don't turn into a dragon. You have to have a dragon model. And I'm like, no, dude, it's just the 1 model. He just turns himself into it like he has the power of a dragon. And he's like, I want to see a dragon model. So I'm like, screw it, I'll bring out a dragon model. So there it is. Bam, a dragon. Anyways, he can't attack my whole dragon. He's attacking a single model. He knows that, but he's just playing with me. And I got my dragon shaman. Oh man. Over here, the web launcher from the Gargantula is shooting at these hellhounds, and it ends up drifting off and doing nothing. All right. My General Dread ends up doing, I can't even see because it's reflecting, I think he does 3 wounds. It might be 3 wounds or 1 wound onto this guy. And he ends up, he does 3 wounds, okay. 3 wounds, and he ends up killing off my single last Forest Goblin. That Forest Goblin lasted 4 rounds of combat against Crushers and against the frickin' Chariot. That's crazy. And regardless, he's gonna lose combat. He's gonna pop, and Dread's gonna go continue. I don't even think I overrun. I think I just kind of like reform to kind of get myself in a better position here. Over here, he's gonna go ahead and attack with his BSB, and his BSB ends up attacking my BSB, doing 1 wound. My Dragon Shaman goes and does a Flaming Breath. And I'm like, alright, I got like, a Fire Breath, Strength 4, 2d6 attacks, whatever. I only kill 1 dude with the Dragon Breath. Come on, man! One guy! He has a freaking ward, and I just did shit. I think I rolled like a 6, and then I did 3 wounds, and he warded 2, and I only killed 1 guy. God damn it. My Dragon attacks, kills off a couple more. My BSB attacks, kills off a couple more. He's going to go ahead and swing, and he ends up killing off my regular champ, doing 1 wound onto the dragon, and just a 1 wound onto the BSB. But guess what? I didn't lose combat, or I might have lost combat, but I didn't lose by that much. And I'm going to stick there for another round. That is awesome. Holy shit. That is awesome. He's going to go ahead and start off his turn. Deamon's turn 5. He's going to go ahead and charge his Chariot into Dread. And Dread's just like, whatever. He sits there. He's going to take the charge. He can't run. He's Iron Orc, but he fails the charge anyways. He uses up a magic phase, and he actually turns off my turn of smoke. And then he's going to go ahead and he obviously reformed his guys to be smaller in ranks here, so he has better ranks on me. And he's going to go ahead and start attacking, and he ends up killing off my BSB. He ends up trying to kill my dragon. My dragon ends up killing off 1 guy. And he ends up wiping out the unit, overrunning, and he's running off this way off the table. So I can't even attack this unit. They're off the table for the next turn, and it's going to be pretty much the end of the game soon. But it's going to go ahead and start off my turn. Orcs and Goblins turn 5. I'm going to go ahead and charge Dread. I can't see the cannon, unfortunately. I'm out of the line of sight of the cannon, but I can see the dogs. I'm like, screw it. I'm going to kill the dogs. I'm going to do a huge charge into the dogs. And now I call out the wog. Koopa goes, charge, and Koopa gets in, and the general fails. I moved my A-Rock up here, and I don't know why I moved my A-Rock up here, to be honest. I think I was just kind of like, at this point, thinking like, I didn't lose, but it's pretty big point difference at the moment. So I'm like, hey, I'm going to just go ahead and move this way. Maybe I can shoot some shots. Again, I wasn't thinking of it, really. I should have, looking at this picture right now, I mean, obviously I'm looking at it like, wow, I just left him open for a Chariot charge. I didn't think he was going to go for the long charge there against the A-Rock. I should have moved the A-Rock into the forest since I have Strider, and the forest protection at least gives me a chance that his Chariot might just blow up on the trees. Alright, Magic Phase got 6 power dice, and I throw up Turn of Smoke, he dispels it. I throw up Shadow Miasma, he dispels it. And we're going to go into shooting. I'm going to go ahead and shoot the web launcher into this guy here. It ends up hitting him, lowering his movement by 1. And doing no wounds. Over here, he ends up doing 2 wounds onto Koopa with his freaking dogs. These dogs are brutal. I got the Bane Beast Halberd. I'm going to go ahead and swing it. All I have to do is do like 2 wounds, and I kill 4. Or if I do 2 wounds, I'll kill 2 dogs. Every wound's going to multiply to 2, and these guys have 2 wounds each. So if I do 3 wounds, I'll kill 3 dogs. And that'll be awesome, because that'll be like 6 wounds. And I'll make them pop. I go ahead and I swing, and I freaking whiff every single one of them. Are you fucking kidding me, Koopa? You suck, Koopa. Koopa, you suck. What Martin said on my YouTube video a couple videos ago, where he's like, I hate Koopa. I'm starting to feel him. I hate Koopa, man. This guy sucks. He misses every single time. Holy shit. The dogs win. They're going to go ahead and chase Koopa, and they kill Koopa down. God damn it. It's going to start off his last turn. Deamon's turn 6. He's going to go ahead and charge his Chariot into the A-Rock, and I'm like, son of a bitch, I set him up for this. I didn't even see it when I did it, but sure enough, he's going to do it. He rams into it. Close combat, his impact hits, kills my freaking A-Rock. God damn it. And that is the end of the game. He moves his guys back on the table. I have literally my general, which is like a 390 point general, and my level 2 shaman still alive. Ah, man, that was a crazy game. I can't do shit. I can't charge shit. I mean, I can charge my shaman, but there's no point of that. And that was a crazy game. He only has the one crusher left that was hiding. He has the one chariot, and then he has that BSB bunker. We add up the points. Because I killed some banners, it pushed me up a little higher. He killed some of my banners too, though. But I ended up getting a 12-8 loss, which means I really didn't lose that bad. And if I didn't give up the A-Rock, I probably would have had like either 11-8 or a 10-8 loss. If Koopa would have fucking killed those dogs, I would have had probably even better than a tie. But Koopa was stupid, and he died to dogs. And yeah, that was very interesting. It was very fun. It was a lot of fun. Fergus is a great guy to play against, and it was interesting to play against a straight up combat army that's actually extremely combat oriented. Like they get a lot of attacks, they get a lot of strength, they get a lot of initiative, and it's really hard to deal with. And I think part of my flaw in my setup was my positioning, what units I had where. Right off the bat, the MVP is honestly a tag team between the A-Rock and General Dread. General Dread was great. I mean, he did mess up a round of combat here and there, but the A-Rock was super fucking solid and was just like thunder stomping and killing. And I mean, Dread killed off Crushers when he needed to kill them off. The A-Rock killed off a whole freaking unit of Slaughterers, and both of them together were just destroying. They're a powerful tag team, those two. My Orcs really got chumped, and again, it was bad positioning of my Orcs. I left them to get charged. I should have moved back when I could have. And my Dragon Rammer was in a very shitty spot. I really did not use Longshot correctly. I mean, Longshot strength 4 armor piercing, so I could have done a couple wounds through that chariot. And I could have just kept my distance at 24-inch range. I could have been picking at the freaking Crusher too. I could have done a lot of things. I could have just killed a couple of the Horde to make sure that they don't have that much coming in every turn. But I gave him an easy 115 points just by putting him way too close to that flamethrower. As for the Forest Goblins are truly like the hidden unsung heroes here, man. They held a stubborn forest for like 4 or 5 turns. That was insane that they held it for that long, that he could not kill them all, and he left it. If those Forest Goblins didn't sit there, the Bushwhackers, somebody nicknamed them the Bushwhackers, and that's what they are. They are the Bushwhackers. But if they didn't stay there for that long, it wouldn't have set me up for Dread and the A-Rock to just destroy Crushers and Slaughterers. So that was just insane. And then the other Goblins, the other Madgets, are other unsung heroes where they just crushed 3.5 Crushers with 2 ball and chains. If I had a third Madget in that unit, I would have killed them. But I only bought 2 because it was just point restrictions. Whew, this is a hell of a game, guys. Anyways, I ended up actually not that bad. I think I ended up in 3rd place in the tournament. If not, I was like just under 3rd place. But because I had that big win, and then I had a small loss, actually. 12-8 loss is really not that bad. And then I did have a medium-sized loss with Len, where I got a 15-5. But, yeah, Len ended up going to the 2nd place. He fought against Joe Peck, who was the guy who was running the tournament. Joe Peck was playing Wood Elves, and or whatever they're called nowadays, Sylvan Elves, or Elves in the Forest. I don't know. But sure enough, he won the whole thing because he just was staying in trees and hiding, and I didn't get a chance to play him because obvious reasons. But yeah, that was pretty interesting. And my brother ended up playing the other Ogre player. They traded a lot of tips. They got a lot of stuff out, and it really is going to change the landscape of how my brother plays his ogre army, his makeup of his ogre army. But overall, guys, I'm rambling now again. I'm enjoying Lore of Wilderness a lot. I feel like almost every spell there has something to offer. I'm enjoying Lore of Shadow a lot, and unfortunately for me, I spent a lot of points on heroes and characters, and I know that's just like unheard of. A lot of people, every time I come to a game and I'm playing somebody new, they're like, "You have a lot of characters," and I know I do. I know I do. I know it limits how many units I'm bringing. I know it does whatever, but I feel like every character is almost important. The one character I could get rid of is Koopa, but the cost of Koopa and the cost of Longshot will equal Chicken Head. And if I lose Longshot is somewhat more reliable, but he 4 shots isn't that much, but he does take care of chaff really easy, and he does annoy units. He's a harasser. He is a big harasser. But overall, I think Chicken Head's coming back for sure, and the Gnashers are going to be a staple in my army now because that initiative 4 is huge, and I need to use the combo of the Gnashers with Shadow Miasma, because Shadow Miasma will lower initiative always for the Gnashers and allow them to get a jump on somebody. If they can get a jump on somebody, they're going to take out a huge chunk of people. That's what they do. The Dread's a staple right now until one day I decide I'm done with the Wyvern. But you know what? I just painted up that model. The Orcs, I actually enjoyed the Orcs not being frenzied. That's just a great bonus right now. And I enjoy Wilderness because Wilderness could be like, you know what? They are frenzied. I would like to play, truthfully, I would like to play with a level 4 Wilderness and a level 3 Big Wog. Because those two kind of go hand in hand. Where I could give a unit of Orcs or Squigs or Gnashers or whatever, give them Frenzy, give them +1 Strength and Toughness, and give them rerolls to hits and a ward, and that unit's like freaking Death Star. But that's a lot of points in 2 lords that have to cast spells, and you have to rely on magic phases being favorable for you. So it's all tough, but at the same time, this is a great game. I can't wait till the next one. I end up getting I get a game in with Dan, 2 games in a row against Dan, and I play 2 different lists, and that'll be coming up sometime this week. Guys, I hope you enjoy this. I'm out. I gotta go work out right now. But I'll see you in the next video. If you haven't hit likes and subscribe, do so already, and I'll be back later on this week with more videos. Take care. Peace.